What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be demonstrating how I refurbish the interior in my BMW E30. I get a lot of compliments, especially when I take the car out. People compliment me on how well the carpet and door panels and all that stuff looks. And honestly, the secret is this stuff. This stuff has gotten a bad rap over the years, and I think a lot of it has to do with people aren't following the directions. On the back of the can, it tells you everything that you need to do. Now, with that being said, the pieces of the interior that I've refurbished aren't pieces of the interior that you necessarily like sit on and stuff like that. So I can agree with some of the critics that say the texture after you paint isn't as nice as if it was just straight fabric, which is true. But for the carpet and the floor, door panels, things of that nature, it's not a big deal. The rear seats of my car are going to be just for looks. And so the purpose of this is just sheer aesthetics. And you could sit in them if you absolutely needed to. But the purpose of this video is just simply show you my process, what I've had success with, and then, of course, show you the final product. So the first thing we're going to do is we have the seat out. We're going to take the shop vac over here. We're going to vacuum it out. We're going to get any of the debris and things like that out of the way. And then I'm going to come over the edges with some simple green that I've diluted down. That way the surface is nice and clean. And all this is found on the back of the can. They tell you what you need to do in order to prep this for success. All right, so let's get started. All right, so now that we have cleaned and prepped the seat that we're going to paint, so what we're going to do next is we're going to shake the can. And I think where a lot of people mess up, and I actually messed up the first time I used this stuff, is you try to put way too much on at one time. So if you read the back of the can, it'll tell you to do light coats, let it dry like 10-15 minutes, maybe even 30 depending on the weather, between coats, just that way you get proper adhesion. This is how I've had success with it. I'm sure there's other people that might say there's other ways to do it, but this is just my method that I've had luck with. All right, let's get started. All right, so as you can see, that's my first coat, and obviously the seat's not fully covered. You can still see the tan coming through. Like I said, I'm going to do several light coats. I'm not sure how many this is going to take. So I'm going to do several coats, and then at the end I'll come back and I'll tell you how many coats and stuff it was. So yeah, see you soon. So as you can see, it is done. I'm going to touch it up. There's a few places that aren't as dark as the others, so I want it to be a consistent or uniform look, so I think I'm going to have to buy another can, which means that this project in total will take about 3 cans and 5 coats. All right.